You know that split second before you answer, where your mouth says yes but your chest says no. That's the disease to please. It's the quiet habit of handing your voice to anyone who looks disappointed. You become the fixer, the softener, the human cushion. And somehow the more you do, the less they notice. And the less you do, the more you panic. So let's talk about it like friends over coffee. Not a diagnosis, a pattern. We'll map where it started, why it sticks, the sneaky ways it hides, and how you step out without blowing up your life. No heroics, just honest moves. Less noise, more voice. Less nodding, more noticing. Ready? Control feels like safety until it silences you. Here's the part nobody names. People-pleasing doesn't look broken. It looks helpful, polite, easy. You anticipate needs before they're spoken. You laugh at jokes that bruise. You apologize for taking up a chair, a minute, a thought. Your jaw smiles while your stomach knots. And when someone frowns, your body rushes in like you tripped an alarm. You learned early that harmony meant survival. Maybe love arrived with conditions, or attention came when you performed. You clocked every micro-expression in the room the way others scan headlines. So you became the buffer. You became fine. Silence felt safer than being seen. I kept apologizing just to be safe. But here's the glitch. The more you avoid conflict, the more conflict grows. Inside you. Resentment leaks. Boundaries blur. You start volunteering for roles you never applied for. Therapist, scheduler, scapegoat. And each yes buys 2 seconds of peace and a week of self-betrayal. You tell yourself it's kindness. Your body registers it as loss. There's the identity tax too. If your worth rides on being useful, rest feels like failure. If your voice equals risk, you whisper until you can't hear yourself. One day you catch your reflection and think, I felt like a stranger in my own life. That hurts. People-pleasing is proximity control. You trade truth for closeness. And the worst part? It works. Short term. You keep the room calm. You avoid the look. You outthink their disappointment. But the bill arrives. Your boundaries go on clearance. Your energy, overdrafted. Your needs, back-ordered. So the problem isn't you. It's the deal you were offered. Which part fits you right now? Tell me in the comments. Let's go back to the first rooms. Not to blame, to notice. Maybe you learned that anger was unsafe, tears were dramatic, needs were too much. So you edited yourself to keep the peace. Voice silence became your house rules. Your nervous system started predicting storms by tiny weather patterns, raised eyebrow, slower text, sigh through the nose. You shrank a little, the room relaxed, and your brain stamped that move as smart. Here's the thing though. Your body kept the receipts. Your shoulders held the later. Your sleep absorbed the not now. You felt useful yet invisible. I smiled when I wanted to scream. Kids don't choose people-pleasing, they choose connection. Fast forward, adult you still uses the same map. You hedge, soften, over-explain. You listen like a paralegal and speak like a defendant. Silence has equity. Voice feels expensive, but that early strategy, so wise back then, starts overdrawing now. The room is calm, you're flooded. They become the sun you orbit. They become the weather you prepare for. Take a breath. People say you're kind, and you are. But the disease to please counterfeits kindness with compliance. You agree to favors that choke your calendar. You answer texts at midnight because they're counting on me. You keep your camera on while your spirit powers down. Your body whispers, tight chest, clenched jaw, that headache behind your eyes, little alarms you snooze. But here's what nobody tells you. Chronic pleasing breeds quiet contempt, not for them, mostly for you. You start resenting your own reflex. You overpromise, then hide. You don't trust your yes because it could be a lie. Relationships get lopsided, and lopsided things tip. You fear losing people, so you lose yourself first. Avoided conflict becomes internal conflict. There's also opportunity cost. While you're managing everyone's weather, your weather goes ignored. Your projects stall. Your art gathers dust. You ghost your own goals. You want to speak, but worry the sound will crack the room. So you swallow again. Your voice stays parked. Your silence gets upgraded. Then, quiet. Masks keep us moving. Here are 4 the disease to please loves. The helper. You fix, fetch, and future-proof. Service is beautiful until it edits your needs out of the script. The chameleon. You mirror the room. Adaptive? Yes. But if you change colors too long, you forget your own. The expert. You earn safety through competence. If you're perfect, no one can be mad. Except you. At you. The peacemaker. You neutralize friction before it sparks. But peace without truth is just quiet. Here's the thing though. Masks protect you from rejection while rejecting the real you. When someone loves the mask, you double down and disappear. And when someone dislikes the mask, you panic because that was your safest version. Either way, you're trapped. The mask promises belonging. It trades away intimacy. Notice the motif: voice, silence. Masks muffle, truth resonates. And yes, the mask worked. It kept you safe in rooms that couldn't hold your voice. Honor that. Then ask, is it still true? They become your audience. They become your judge. Take a breath. This isn't weak character, it's wiring. When your body senses threat, rejection, anger, distance, it reaches for familiar exits: fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. Fawn says, if I'm pleasing, I'm safe. It's elegant, fast, effective. Your mouth gets ahead of your needs. You nod before you know. But here's what nobody tells you. Your nervous system can learn new exits. You can build a micro pause between ask and answer. 2 seconds can save 2 weeks. Also, perfectionism tags along. If every no risks being selfish, you'll over-deliver to balance the ledger. Exhaustion becomes a virtue. That's not love, that's accounting. People-pleasing is control dressed as care. Body cues guide you back. Shallow breath, slower, shoulders at your ears. Drop them. When your body feels safe, your voice returns. Safety first, then honesty, not the other way around. They become your map. They become your measure. Then quiet. Boundaries aren't walls, they're doors with hinges. They let love in without losing the house. When you say no, you're not rejecting a person. You're protecting the conditions where your yes stays true. Here's the thing though. Your first no may wobble. Your voice might shake. Hands might tremble. That's not failure. That's new muscles. You're not being mean. You're being accurate. Think of boundaries as volume knobs. You're turning down noise so you can hear your voice. You can love someone and not carry their every bag. You can care deeply and still choose sleep. That paradox is maturity. Real intimacy survives boundaries. Pretend intimacy requires erasing yourself. Each honest no plants trust. With you. In you. People who prefer your silence might protest. People who love your voice will adjust. They become your partners, not your owners. They become your chorus, not your script. Take a breath. Let's talk about the turn. It starts small. You don't burn bridges. You build thresholds. You start by noticing the flicker when your mouth outruns your truth. That's your cue to slow the moment. Hand on the table. 2 breaths through your nose. Shoulders drop a centimeter. Space appears. You try a tiny script that buys time. Let me check and circle back. Your body learns you're allowed to pause. The earth doesn't split. The room stays standing. and something softer happens inside. Your voice clears its throat. On a hard day, you'll want to earn safety with overwork. Instead, you name the urge out loud. I'm tempted to say yes so you're not disappointed. That sentence is a skylight. Light comes in. Silence loosens. Next, you practice a gentle no with care in it. I can't take that on, but here's what I can do. The but becomes a bridge. You're not abandoning people. You're choosing an honest lane. Your chest cools. Breath steadies. You feel the coffee warm in your hand. Real life, right here. Then try bookmarking your needs before the week swallows them. Put a protected hour where your projects live. Call it voice time. No apology. Watch how the rest of your day organizes around that integrity. You'll relapse. You'll hear an old tone and the reflex will sprint. That's okay. Repair is part of growth. I said yes too fast. I need to adjust my answer. You didn't fail. You recalibrated. Silence used to be your safety. Now your voice is. On another hard day, you'll worry your no is unlovable. Text yourself this reminder. Care isn't measured in sacrifice alone. Then ask your body, not the room. What's true for me? Listen. Sometimes it's rest. Sometimes it's help. Sometimes it's joy. And you add one more practice. Greet discomfort without a disguise. When someone's disappointed, you stay present. You breathe like waves. You let their weather be theirs. You don't fix it. You witness it. Intimacy grows in that honest space. You're not performing closeness. You're in it. Gradually, your mornings change. You don't dread the inbox like a courtroom. You answer slower. You choose fewer, deeper yeses. Your voice silence motif flips. Voice leads, silence supports. You feel your shoulders lower as if someone turned down the world by 5%. If this landed, save this video. Tell me, what honest sentence will you try this week? Here's what I know. You were never too much. You were too quiet about what you needed. You protected connection the only way you knew, by shrinking. That was wisdom then. But life's inviting you to a different kind of closeness now, not performance, presence. The moment you risk a truthful no, you make space for a truer yes. The moment you name the urge to please, the urge loses its grip. The moment you trust your voice, silence becomes rest, not a prison. They become witnesses to your growth. They become mirrors for your truth. If you want to keep walking this, I've got you. Subscribe so you don't miss it. From voice to silence but chosen. From masks to truth but gentle. From pleasing to living.